So, you want to talk cheapies? Let's talk cheapies. I got 7 inexpensive fragrances in my collection that I think you guys should know about. They're inexpensive, but they're still pretty good. You want to know what I got? Meet me on the other side of this intro, and I'm going to tell you all about them. See you in a second. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense. I gotta stop that. Every time I start a video, I always look to my fragrances. But listen, it's your boy Trey Sense here. Got a little bit of a video, a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. What I got for you is 7 inexpensive fragrances under $30 that you guys really should have in your collection. Now, these ain't the reinvention of the wheel. These are not going to be fragrances that you haven't heard of before. And you may already have some of them, or you may have had some of them. Nonetheless, they are good fragrances that I think you should know about. Now, before I get into this video, that's right, we got to handle the business. So, I need you to do a few things for me. First of all, I need you to like this video, if you like it. I need you to share this video, if you like it. And if this is your 3rd or 4th time coming by the channel, watching the video, I need you to sub. And then after you sub, I need you to hit the little icon bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Okay, now, let's get right into it. Gotta clear my throat a little bit, man. I apologize for that. I'm sorry. It's just a little mic check. That's all, I promise. Okay, y'all ready? I need to knock the dust off some of these bottles. The first one is a household classic. Everybody has had it in their collection, or they do have it in their collection. But for those of you who don't have it in your collection, as I get ready to spray, you know, I gotta go through that ritual where I find the atomizer. Give it a little spray there. I'm gonna put the top back on because it looks better with the top on. And it is from the house of Nautica, and it is that old infamous Nautica Voyage. Now, I don't talk about this fragrance too much on my channel, well, because everybody knows about it. But nonetheless, it is a great, inexpensive fragrance. Probably one of the better fragrances that you're gonna find for around the $15 mark in a gallon-sized bottle. Just kidding. 3.4 ounce bottle, and it's nice. From the house of Nautica, it is Nautica Voyage. Salty, aquatic-y, fresh, crisp, easy to wear. Now, to my nose and to me, the main player in this fragrance, and as you see, mine has a stem that is broken off in there. I don't know if you can see that. The main player in this fragrance is green apple. And I like it a lot. It smells good. Great little summertime classic. Spring, summer, and early fall classic. Warm weather. When the weather is hot, this is one that you definitely need to have in your collection and reach for. And you can see I've worn about a 1/4 of the bottle, maybe little less than half of the bottle. So I'll put it to use. And I've had that fragrance forever. I got that before I started watching reviews even. Didn't even know it was a classic. I just knew I liked it. So this next one is one I have not had very long. And it is from the house of Hugo Boss, and it is reversed. And this one has a gray atomizer with the black dot, so it's very easy to find that one. This smells good to me, man. And I haven't had this fragrance long. I got it right here at the end of summer, beginning of fall. I think it was in October, so I think fall had already started. And there's the bottle, nice classic white bottle. Nice, fruity, citrusy smell. A lot of bergamot, a lot of pink grapefruit. I'm gonna say this about this fragrance. I didn't notice this the first time I wore it, or the first time I sprayed it or used it. has an opening a little bit similar to a Ventus. Now, I'm not saying that this smells like a Ventus, and I'm not sure, it may be the bergamot, but something in there lends it to smell like my batch of a Ventus. And I said my batch because there's 17 different batch variations. I've got a 2016 batch, not quite sure the numbers of the rest of it, but that opening was familiar. Now, I've been told this smells like Bulgari Tiger. I don't have Tiger. What I can tell you is I paid $29 for this 2.5 ounce, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good for $29. Which I guess for Hugo Boss fragrance, that's not bad because their fragrances are a little bit expensive. But yeah, the pink the pink grapefruit and the bergamot in this is going to give it a very summery citrus feel. So this is definitely a warm weather scent. But if you see this out now, I say pick it up, because if you live in some of those warmer climates like I talk about all the time, Florida, Georgia, South Alabama. It's getting a little cool here in North Alabama, South Alabama, Texas, places like that. You still got time to wear this fragrance. You're gonna have 2 or 3 more weeks of warm weather, or warm enough weather to wear this one. So if you see this out at your local Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, where I got mine, for 29 bucks, I suggest you pick it up. It's really a nice fragrance. It's nicely made, well blended, and it smells pretty good. Hugo Boss Reversed. It's a rock star. Now this next one is one, and I laugh because there was a discussion about this fragrance this morning. It's from the house of Aramis. As I blink at the camera. Aramis, and this is Special Blend. Now this one, I don't know why I'm smelling that strip like I sprayed something on it. Habit, I guess. Boy, I tell you, you cut the camera on. Give it 2 snaps like Tila said. Tila, get 2 snaps. What song was that? Was that Tired of Ballin'? I'm so tired. Yeah, I don't, man, I'm telling my age. Whew, I ain't got to put this one up to my nose to smell it. It's a strong, masculine, but yet at the same time smooth, refined. Let me put that back up so you can see it. This is nice. This is real nice. Special Blend. This, to me, this may be the best fragrance that I have smelled from Aramis. Great little scent. It's boozy, it's leathery, it's musky. What my nose picks up on is whiskey and tonka bean. So what you have with this is a boozy, sweet fragrance with a little bit of leather in it. And that will go great in these upcoming cooler days and cooler months that we have. Nice little wintertime date night fragrance. Nice little wintertime cuddle scent. You're gonna watch a movie and chill, Netflix and chill or whatever. Perfect. From the house of Aramis. It is Special Blend. That's nice. That's nice. And I've worn it a few times. I mean, you gotta realize how big my collection is, so it's hard. I'm gonna stay in that same wheelhouse, sort of. This one again is, in my opinion, one of the best fragrances that you can buy under $30 as I give this a spray here. It just is. And I picked it up at Burlington, and I passed on several other fragrances from this line, and I wish I could go back and get them. Oh man, this smells good. The fragrance is Bentley, and this is Bentley For Men Intense. And I know I had this in a video recently, but still. That smells good. Boozy. Boozy. A nice rum accord in here, some bergamot, some leather, some spice. This is a wonderful fragrance for $30, especially if you live in the cooler climates. If you live up on the East Coast or out on the West Coast around Oregon, Seattle, somewhere like that, this is a great time to be reaching for this fragrance because it smells really good, really nice. And I love the color of that juice. I even like this bottle, very solid bottle, one of the best caps in the business. I know that doesn't mean anything, but it's a nice solid cap. From the house of Bentley, it is Man Intense. And man, this is a good little fragrance. I like it a lot. That's one, man, you can throw on with a nice hoodie and just go out, or a nice button-down shirt or whatever. And it has a very expensive feel and smell to it. I don't know who the perfumer is on that fragrance or what company made it for Bentley, but it is a very thick, solid, and well-made fragrance. And I like it. I like it a lot. I really do. This next one got a lot of buzz when it first came out because of the person that hyped it. I think some people hated it just because Jeremy Fragrance is the one that hyped it. And I know y'all are probably going, which one is it? Which one is it? I'm gonna put the top back on it because I just like to show it to y'all with the top on it. Man, it looks better. From the house of, let me find the right side, of Mont Blanc. It is Individual, or Individuel if you're sophisticated. Now, this fragrance can be a little rough when you first spray it, but you have to let it work and dry. And when you do that, you get a nice smelling, clean fragrance that reminds me of laundry, or clean laundry, or fresh white tea, or just something clean and crisp. That's what you get with this, to me. The note that, to me, my nose picks up on the most is pineapple. Now, it's not a juicy, natural smelling pineapple. It's just a pineapple note. And it blends in very well with the rest of the fragrances to give it this fruity, almost strawberry-like accord. I know that sounds crazy, I'm just telling you. That's the vibe I get from it. Nonetheless, for under $20, you can add this to your collection. I think this would be great for a younger person. Anybody any age can buy this fragrance, wear it, and like it. And I think anybody any age should buy this fragrance and wear it and like it. But for 20 bucks, or for the 15 to 20 bucks that you're gonna pay for this, I think it's worth it. I think it's a nice fragrance. Great for throwing on if you're just fixing to run to Walmart. You gotta go run some errands, maybe run by the mall or go pay some bills or something. Just something, I don't wanna say dumb reach, but something easy, casual, just laid back. There you have it. Mont Blanc Individual. And it comes in at a good price point. If nothing else, on a day you were sitting around the house and you just got your clothes out to dry and you finna throw on your sweats and a t-shirt to watch the football game, there you have it. It's just gonna make your laundry smell fresher. Nobody's ever said, hey, he smells too fresh. Yes, that's exactly what you thought it was. That was Individual taking a dive. Anyway, this next one is one of my favorite fragrances. I've never worn this fragrance and not received a compliment. That is the truth. You okay, Mont? I'll get you in a minute. I talked to him, called him by his first name. He's a little upset because he jumped off the thing. From the house of Ellis, it is the magic wand. No, this is Ellis 360 white. Powdery, powdery, powdery. Very similar to Iris, but this one has the note of Orris in it. And they give off almost the same vibe. I think Orris comes off a little bit sweeter, or maybe a little bit more powdery. Nonetheless, I promise you, and you see what the levels are on this, and I've had it for a few years. Nonetheless, there's never been a time where I sprayed on this fragrance and didn't have somebody say, "Oh, you smell nice. What is that? You smell good." It gets compared to Le Mans. Some people say it's better. Some people don't like it as much as they do Le Mans, but I like the fragrance. And for the price that you can pick it up, which is under $20 for this 3.4 ounce, I mean, I don't see how you can go wrong. I love it. It smells good. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice, powdery, great for this time of the year. Nice cuddle scent, nice date night scent. Just an easy to wear fragrance. Won't come across like you're trying too hard. It'll just come across like you smell good. And this is one, again, You can t-shirt this, t-shirt and jeans it, or you can button down it in jeans it, or button down in khakis. However you want to do it. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. You can wear this in the summer or the winter. Now, I don't reach for it on hot summer days, but I could. To me, it's a cooler weather fragrance just because of the powderiness in it, but you can wear this anytime you want to and be fine. From the house of Perry Ellis, it is 360 white. And I'm loving these test strips, y'all. This stuff smells so good. They smell better off the test strips, which is weird, because I like to get it on skin, but I don't know, to me, it just smells better off the test strips. That's crazy. Perry Ellis white. Y'all, Mont Blanc, he's sad down there. And make sure PE don't take a dive. Last one on the list, y'all. And let me give it a spray before I tell you anything about it. This is one I remember. I talk about being in Texas a lot. My cousins, they like cologne, not to the extent that I like it, but this is one my big cousin Kevin used to wear, which is Tracy's older brother. You heard me talk about Tracy in a previous video. This is Blue Jeans by Versace. And I see this fragrance a lot at the rack stores, and honestly, it's got a 90s type of vibe. Doesn't smell dated. It's not a 90s fragrance that smells like it came out in the 60s. This is a 90s fragrance that smells like it came out in the 90s. Very similar to Polo Sport in vibe. I'm not saying it smells like Polo Sport. I know people get anxious when you say something smells like something. That's not what I'm saying, but nonetheless, I like the fragrance. It's sweet. Blue Jeans is a good name for it because for some reason it makes you think of blue jeans. And again, this is another fragrance with bergamot in it. I think I smell a little bit of juniper, which is a note that I like. Juniper gives a fragrance a little bit of a kick, a little bit of an edge to it. You know what I'm saying? Or at least that's my take on it, y'all. This is one that I think is versatile enough to wear year round. I think you could pull this one off winter, summer, spring, or fall. You could, again, it could be a very casual scent, or you could dress it up. Again, to me, it has that vibe that takes you back to the 90s, which was a very casual time. At least it was for me. I didn't take nothing serious in the 90s. But that's me. But nonetheless, great smelling little fragrance. I like it. From the house of Versace, it is Versace Blue Jeans. That smells good. Versace made a couple of blue jeans. They made with green jeans, red jeans. My favorite was baby blue jeans, which I have a little bit left. I have a smaller bottle of it. And that sucker is hard to find. I'm sure it's been discontinued, but nonetheless, it's a great fragrance, great smelling fragrance. Anyway, that has been 7 fragrances in my collection that are cheapies, but I think you guys should know about them and they're good enough to talk about. So there you have it. All right, guys, it's time for me to get off of here and go check on poor Mont that jumped off down in the floor. Time to go check on him, make sure he's okay. So I gotta do a thumbnail, edit this video, get it up so you guys can watch it. So that being said, again, thank you all for being the absolute best part of my channel and the best subs in Fragcom. I greatly appreciate you. You already know. Thank you for returning to the scene of the crime. I love you all. And of course, my battery gets low. I love you all and God bless you all. And until next time, peace.